welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to proceed with the remaining question and answer which are related to DevOps management role. Okay, if you are preparing for this role or your colleague or your friends, relatives are preparing for this role, just share with these series, the whole series with them so that they can prepare well and go for the interview clearly, right? Yes. So just be with me and let's go ahead and see what are the questions and answers which I have prepared for you. So this is Samiksha Desai, your agile coach and mentor. Let's go ahead and be with me. So the next coming question which I have prepared the answer for you, that question is number 33. How do you decide what gets top priority while scheduling your time? Right, this series I have prepared for the management role. Okay, if you are preparing for lead or manager or delivery man or product owner or something, any role, then you have to aware about these kind of answers language. Okay, how you can prepare for this question. Okay, so I have prepared for you as the best as what I can. Okay, if you are not satisfied, you can make the changes as per your experience, no worries at all. But you are going to face these questions definitely, and you are not other than going to face any other questions. That is my bet, right? So just be with me. Let's go ahead and see what answer which I have prepared for you. So I prioritize based on the impact and the urgency. So impact on the business or the users, that issues, effective production or revenue always take the precedence. Then the risk mitigation. Tasks that reduce potential downtime or the security exposure are high priority. Then the team dependencies. I consider what tasks unlock others, right? Then long term efficiency, automation or the process improvements that reduce the repeated task or something efforts, correct, are also prioritized even if the impact is indirect or something. So I prioritize based on impact and urgency. So these 4 points, okay, which are really giving the impact and urgency. So I combine these factors with the tools like Jira, Kanban board, and time boxing to ensure that the most critical work gets attention first while still progressing on the strategic improvement. Correct? Yes. So the next question. How do you prioritize your projects and the task while scheduling your time? I start my breaking task into categories, right? That is urgency versus the important. Urgent issues like production incidents are handled immediately, right? P1 ticket or S1 ticket or something, we always call it as. So, whereas the important but not urgent work like pipeline refactoring is schedule one, right? We can schedule it, right? So, I also allocate the time for blocking the work like a task that unblock others, right? Yes, automation project or team coaching or something. For multi-project environments, I review the dependencies across the team to avoid the bottlenecks, correct? Yeah. Finally, I use the weekly planning and daily stand-ups to adjust the priorities, right? Yeah, dynamically and ensuring the flexibility in high change environments, because in the DevOps, priorities can shift rapidly, right, based on the incidents or the business needs. Correct? Yeah. So getting my point. So categories means what? Urgent versus important. Urgency as the P1, S1 taken, which are really related to production environments, which are really urgent, right? You should ready with the backup plans as well for that. The run books and confluence pages, you have to prepare for everything for the urgent basis, urgencies, right? Yeah. And the important are really important but not urgent. Correct me if wrong, right? Yeah. So, the next question. Describe a situation when you had to do the number of things at the same time. How do you handle it, and what was the result of it? During the major release in the fintech client, we had simultaneously challenges like multiple microservices needed deployments, right? Yes. The database migration was scheduled. Yes. The monitoring alerts were flaring due to load testing. That is also right. Right? These are some simultaneous changes. So I set up a war room, delegated responsibilities to the team, and used the checklist to the task list. I focused on the coordination and the communication. On what you are focusing, coordination and the communication, right? Yeah. Intervention in only for the critical decisions. Okay. Yes, as a result, all services deployed successfully, migration completed without the data loss, and the monitoring stabilized, right? Monitoring should be stabilized with the zero downtime, right? Yeah. This taught me that the structured delegation and the clear communication are the key to managing high concurrency situations, right? Yes. So this answer which I have prepared for you, I think is the best answer. But still, if you are not agree, you can change it as per your experience. No worries at all, right? Yeah. So the next question: have you ever had difficulty getting the others to accept your ideas? What was your approach, and did it work or not? Really, it worked? Yes, during a project, I recommended moving from the monolithic deployment to the microservices with the Kubernetes. Some senior engineers resisted due to the received complexity and learning curve. Yes, of course, right? Yeah, I address it by showing the small POC, demonstrating reduce the deployment time and easier rollback as well. I also schedule the knowledge sharing sessions to upskill the team gradually. Getting my point? Right? Yes. Gradually, resistance turn into adoption. Correct? That right? Yeah. Within the few sprints, microservices became the standard deployment model. The experience enforced that the evidence means what? POC, right? And the education, that is knowledge sharing sessions, right? Are more persuasive than the authority, right? Correct? Getting my points? Yeah. So, we have discussed almost three questions which are really important as per your experience and the role interview, right? Just prepare the answer for yourself and just go ahead with the interview, and best of luck. Thank you and be with me.